Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 372. We appease Lisa by going back to the movie theaters, although I really wanted to see this movie. I thought this movie was pretty awesome. This week we talk about The Fall Guy starring Just Ken. Mike, how are you, sir?
I'm good. It is starring Just Ken.
He's Just Ken.
Yeah, this movie, I don't think I knew what it was really about until kind of just going to see it. I think I saw one trailer or two. I'm not sure. I see so many trailers these days, man. It's a little bit ridiculous. But man, this one was fun.
See, I don't see that many trailers. I just go to one movie a week, so I see four, I think, a week, 4 or 5, whatever the standard is, and that's it.
Well, I think my particular theater is on the bandwagon of show them like 85 trailers while you have an audience.
And you go to Cinemark, right?
That is correct.
Because, yeah, that's the thing my mom and dad complain about is how many ads they have, and then they have all these trailers. And then, if you're lucky, they might start the movie.
Yeah, there has been many times where I get kind of like trailer fatigue, and I'm like, are they going to show the movie? What am I watching? And then it starts, and then I'm good.
The one that trips me up is all the different production companies that start doing their shit, and you're like, is this the movie? And then it's
yeah.
Bad Robot or something else.
Yeah, no, Bad Robot always has like kind of a lot of trailer, like, I don't know. I guess that's just because of them. So, you know, I see a lot of was it Lionsgate and those ones, and you're like, oh, is this the movie? No.
What I like is fun is when they have like the old production companies like Miramax and, you know, the old Paramount logos and stuff from like the 80s and 90s that we're used to. That shit's fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like this one was a 100-year one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think this one...
Is this MGM?
I think it's MGM.
Oh, great. Now I have to look into the IMDb's. Dang it, Mike. I'm going to have to make noise and clickies, and you know what? Who cares? Let's just keep going. So, right. Mike, you're living the dream, having a good life. You are back in your home state. Well, not your home state. This is your home state. You're back in your current state?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My current state.
Yes. So, how is life? Is it excellent, incredible, amazing as always?
You know, to be honest, I'm still recovering from the time zone swap. That 3 hours, man, I really got used to it over there in Arizona time. And then came back to East Coast and still rocked by it, man. I think it just... I really probably should have given myself a day after getting back, but I didn't. So, got back super late at night, started work, you know, like, I don't know, 3 hours after I got back or something, 4 hours. It wasn't very long. And then kind of jumped back into the schedule. So I've had a harder time adjusting to it, honestly.
It's understandable, Mike. It's understandable. Well, I'm glad you came out and visited, even though I saw you just for a little bit. It was enough. Well, it's never enough, Mike. I can never have enough of you. I heart you.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
But anyways, so you're back in your home world. My world is still just absolutely delightful garbage, but it's fine. I just live in my head too much, and I think way too fucking much, but that's one of my problems. And I've been told most people don't do that, so I guess I really got some fun things going on. But anyways, enough of that bullshit. Mike, why don't you give us the breakdown, the rundown, whatever I call it, rundown. Let's go with rundown. I think that's what I call it. For The Fall Guy.
All right, Matt, for sure. The Fall Guy was directed by David Leitch. It is written by Drew Pearce and based on a television series created by Glenn A. Larson. This movie is starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Hannah Waddingham? I think I screwed that up.
It's the lady from Ted Lasso.
Yes, it is. Stephanie Sue, Winston Duke. And this movie's down-and-out stuntman must find the missing star of his ex-girlfriend's blockbuster film. I mean, I guess that's the one-sentence synopsis.
Did you read the longer one? How much better is the longer one?
It's a little bit better. I mean, he's a stuntman, and like everyone in the stunt community, he gets blown up, shot, crashed, thrown through windows, and dropped from the highest of heights, all for our entertainment. And now, fresh off an almost career-ending accident, this working-class hero has to track down a missing movie star, solve a conspiracy, and try to win back the love of his life while doing his day job. What could possibly go right?
That's a better one. It's a lot longer one, and you did a pretty good job. You only screwed up once. Good job, Mike. You did it. Putting you on the spot.
Yeah. That's the last time.
Okay, that's the last time you're ever going to screw up.
No, I'm going to screw up all the time. That's the last time putting me on the spot.
Oh, no, I'm always going to put you on the spot. That's what I do. So, anyways, Mike, what did you think of The Fall Guy? Did you go and see it opening night like I did?
I didn't get a chance to see it on opening night. I did see it on the Saturday evening, and unfortunately, it was not very busy because this movie was awesome. I think everybody should go watch this movie. This is a popcorn, like just fun, ridiculous movie. Loved it.
All right, Mike. So I really, really, really like this movie. It could have been that I was in a shit mood and this helped out a little bit, or it could just be I really liked it. I was kind of, I guess it's a little bit of a spoiler, but not that much. I mean, I was kind of shocked it was a love story because they don't allude to that at all in the trailer. They make it seem like it's just a massive action flick in the trailer, and it's not. It's a love story.
It is a love story, Matt. I wondered if that was going to detract from you liking it because you tend to not like love stories. But at the same time, this one was well done with the interweaving of everything. I don't know. I liked it.
How dare you say I don't like love stories? I mean, I don't like sappy like rom-coms, and this was not a sappy rom-com.
Well, that's for sure. It was not sappy at all.
But no, I enjoyed this. I thought it was fantastic. All the Easter eggs in it. I mean, there are so many freaking Easter eggs in this. It's clearly a love letter to Hollywood. It's a love letter to stuntmen. There are so many things going on with this movie. I just loved it. I mean, Mike, did you catch any of the big time Easter eggs, which we'll get into in the spoilers section, of course?
I was trying to. I think I caught a few things here and there, but I think this is a movie that I would need to watch again and like maybe pause because I feel like there's so many things that were just really, really fast. I think I caught a couple things, but I'll be honest, I'm sure I missed a lot because it's an action movie. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's various sets. I don't know. I know that I missed more, but I do like what I did catch.
There's just a lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of working things, and I liked at the end, state of the end. There is a end credits sequence.
It's
mid-credits.
like a mid. Yeah, there's a end credits, I guess, thing of kind of like behind the scenes kind of stuff, and then there's a mid credit like part of the movie.
Yeah, exactly where I was going is it's really funky to see them shooting a movie about shooting a movie with the same stuff that's going on, and they're shooting it from the back for the behind the scenes stuff. It's just wild. There's so much going on. I can't even imagine how much of a wreck it was to shoot this.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. A movie about filming movies, so they have to film like it's multiple layers of people. Like it's kind of weird because I know this director comes from the stuntman background, and he's, I think, super connected with all these people. So I imagine all the people are people that he's worked with or knows from over all these years of doing different movies and things. So it was probably a big trip for them too.
Well, I don't remember, but I think he um stunt doubled Brad Pitt, he stunt doubled Matt Damon, and I think he did at least Tom Cruise a couple times, maybe. I don't know. He stunt doubled some of the biggest names in Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure, Brad Pitt and Matt Damon, and then he's one of the guys that brought us John Wick.
He did. He doesn't have a director title on the film, but he's credited with co-directing it. And also, Mike, the two greatest films ever made, Deadpool and Deadpool 2, of course.
Right. I think he directed Deadpool 2, and then was he producer for Deadpool 1? Or I'm sure he was involved.
I thought he directed the first one, too, but I'm not sure.
And then he did Atomic Blonde and...
Bullet Train.
Oh, yeah, Bullet Train, which was fantastic.
I really liked Bullet Train, too.
Do you think it's a trip for Brad Pitt to have worked with the director, like to work with him as his stunt guy, and then like a few years later work with him as his director?
Oh, I would hope so. I think it would be really interesting because now here he is, working on, in front of the camera, and now he's behind the camera. I mean, it must be real trippy being told what to do by the guy that was lit on fire for you.
Yes, I think he was his stunt guy for like Fight Club and all that.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff. I mean, he's very, seasoned, very, very seasoned as a stunt double. So, but yeah, I mean, I love this movie, Mike. I thought it was very good, very, very good. I think everybody should go see it in the theaters. It's a love letter to stuntmen. It's a love letter to Hollywood. If you like movies in any way, shape, or form, you got to go see this. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I'm a little disappointed in the turnout for this first weekend. I'm hoping that word of mouth and maybe one or two of our listeners will go see it in the theater, because this is fantastic movie making. Like, so many excellent. Like, this is a showcase of stunts. Oh my gosh, like all the different kinds of stunts and all the different things. It was so fun to watch.
Just to put it in perspective, Ryan Gosling alone had 4 stuntmen.
Yeah.
That's how many stunts there are.
There was tons of stunts, man. It was like all over the place. I mean, it was a love letter to stuntmen and all the hard work they do. And actually, at the beginning of my movie, Matt, they had a little sequence of David Leitch and Ryan Gosling like kind of bantering back and forth, saying like, "Thanks for coming to our movie." Did you have that at yours?
Yeah, they did that, I think, nationwide. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
But anyways, all right, Mike. Well, I don't know if you want to do your thing or you want me to do our new giveaway.
Oh, let's do our new giveaway, man.
So, Mike, we got a giveaway from our friends over at Paramount, specifically Paramount Plus this time. We're giving away Blu-ray copies of the television show that's streaming on Paramount Plus. It's called Lawman Bass Reeves.
Oh, all right, dude. Lawman Bass Reeves. I saw trailers for it and stuff. I just didn't get a chance to see it. I don't get a chance to watch as many shows as I would like these days, Matt.
Well, that happens when you have a busy life, Mike, and you have people that count on you to bring home the cheddar.
Ah, yes. Love that cheddar.
And those little ones like to eat lots of that cheddar, Mike, so you got to have lots of it.
They do like to eat cheddar. That is a good metaphor and not a metaphor.
Anyways, for those of you who have watched Yellowstone or Sons of Anarchy or any of those other big shows, this is another Taylor Sheridan series. And this is, I don't know how close it is historically, but Bass Reeves was a legit historical figure. He's one of the, I don't know if he's credited with being the first black sheriff in U.S. history, but he's probably the most well-known from that time period. And so this is a television show based around his life.
Oh, that's really cool.
So I'm not sure how accurate the show is. I didn't do enough research for that yet. But anyway, so Mike, I like to make you give people questions. So what are they going to email you this week to be entered into our drawing to win a Blu-ray copy of Lawman Bass Reeves?
All right. Well, we're going to make it pretty easy this time. Just email us or email Mike at Real Film Nerds your favorite Western series. I think my mom's would be like Lonesome Dove. I don't know. But anyway, so I don't want to give away mine because I had a hard time remembering it. So
Because you're getting old and you don't remember things anymore, Mike.
that's true. Yep, the proteins are building up in the brain.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'd have to go with the cop-out just because I like it a lot and it's really, really good. I have to go with Yellowstone, but I think that's technically a Western, but not. It's more almost like a mafioso show. It's like The Sopranos on horses.
Which would be quite interesting. What is the Bada Bing like, though?
That's the ranch.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
And then, they get rid of people at the train station. So, Mike, never go to the train station.
Gotcha. You never go to the train station.
There you go.
Understood.
That's a spoiler for the very first episode of Yellowstone.
All right.
Anyways, all right. Well, let me get to the business here so we can move on and Mike can do his things and then we can spoil the movie and then we can go. And Mike can go to bed because he's old and tired and needs to make that cheddar.
All those things. Go, Matt.
All those things. Ready, set, go. Now available on DVD and Blu-ray, Lawman Bass Reeves, the latest series from Taylor Sheridan, co-creator of Yellowstone, stars David Oyelowo as legendary lawman Bass Reeves and follows his journey from enslavement to law enforcement as one of the first black U.S. deputy marshals west of the Mississippi. Lawman Bass Reeves DVD and Blu-ray includes over 2 hours of special features and exclusive interviews. Again, that's from our good friends over at Paramount, specifically Paramount Plus. So there you go. The read had more information for you.
Excellent, Matt. Excellent. Well, make sure to enter at Mike at Real Film Nerds, your favorite Western.
All righty, Mike. Well, why don't you do your things?
Okay, Matt. What are you drinking this fine morning, evening, afternoon?
Mike, I'm just drinking black cherry White Claw because I have some left over from a get-together this weekend.
Ooh, black cherry White Claw. Okay, cool, man. Very cool.
I guess, I mean, if drinking White Claws is cool. I mean, they go down very easily, and I can drink a lot of them very quickly, which is not probably a good thing, but whatever.
Yeah, well, they're nice and refreshing, right? They're seltzers. Life's easy when you're drinking a White Claw.
Yeah, yeah. And my buddy I go jeeping with calls them road sodas. Not going to disclose his name because that'll get him in trouble.
All right, road sodas indeed. Well, I guess I got one of them road sodies, but mine's IPA, IPA.
That's not a road
Highlight.
sody. That's That's an old sody.
That's an old sody?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Is that what they call beers?
I don't know. I don't know what they used to call them. I should know this. Yep, I'm drinking a High Life, Matt, my IPA of choice today.
Your IPA of choice today. I was going to say, I don't know if that's your IPA of choice because if you had your way, you'd choose all of them.
Yeah, I just have every IPA.
Yeah, well, you like all of them. Have you
I do.
ever had an IPA that you don't like, Mike?
I have, actually. I have. Sometimes there's just some flavors or just, I don't know. There's been a couple.
Okay, Mike. Well, now here's your truly favorite part of the entire podcast. What is this week's amazing dad joke?
I got dad jokes, I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny, other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
All right, Matt. I think you're going to like this one. If you went to a concert for 45 cents, who would play?
50 cents?
50 Cent and Nickelback.
I got half of that.
You did.
And yes,
You did.
That's okay. But no, dude, I would not go to a Nickelback concert.
I go see some Nickelback, man. I like some of their songs.
You would.
I would.
Jesus. No, dude, I would not go see Nickelback. I'm sorry. Pass. Hard pass.
I actually saw Nickelback. They opened up for Kiss. I actually saw them.
How long ago was that? Were you still in diapers?
No, it was more recent than you would think. I think it was like 2012.
That was that big stadium show, right?
It was an arena show, yeah, where the basketball team plays.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not as bad as a stadium.
No, it wasn't a stadium.
So, okay. Well,
I had VIP tickets. It was fine, man.
how did you get VIP tickets to a Kiss show?
Yeah.
You should be the host of this. You're the big baller, Mike. Jesus.
Well, it's all about who you know, not what you know, Matt.
Exactly. And I don't know enough people, I guess. Not enough important people.
Yeah. Well, Matt, we can all have friends in low places.
Are you calling me your friend in a low place, Mike? Because that's just rude.
No, I was just trying to bring up your Garth Brooks.
Oh, okay. He's not my friend, though.
Oh, all right.
If he was, I'd give VIP passes to Kiss.
I don't know, dude. Kiss was okay. I'm not the huge Kiss fan, so.
Yeah, they're too soft for you.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Too
Mike,
much makeup.
too much makeup. Well, dude, I love Ghost, and he's like all makeup.
Oh yeah, every time you see him, isn't he totally like different?
Well, that's the thing. It's always a new Papa, usually.
What is it, Papa?
Papa Emeritus, the lead singer.
Oh,
The
okay.
lineage of cleric singers from Ghost. Yeah, it's the whole. Yeah, he's super inspired by Kiss, like ridiculously inspired by Kiss. So,
Okay. All right. I will have to talk to you more later about Papas.
Papa Emeritus. Yeah, I think they're on 4 right now. I think
Okay.
because there was
Right.
Cardinal Copia before, and that was fun, and he became Papa Emeritus. So, anyways, okay, enough about
geez.
Ghost, Mike. We're here to talk about the Fall Guy, and you need to tell me how. And like this is freaking difficult. How the Fall Guy relates to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
All right, Matt. So it's not too hard. There's 2 people I can call out real quickly. So Aaron Taylor Johnson was in
Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Avengers, yeah, Age of Ultron as Petro Maximus.
Maximoff, yeah, he's Quicksilver.
Maximoff, yep. And then also Winston Duke
Mm-hmm.
was M'Buku on Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. So, yep. Not too bad, Matt. Not too bad, this one. I like that.
No, it was pretty easy. They were right there in front of your face. M'Baku.
Yeah. All right, Matt. Spoil.
Okay,
Go.
so we're now in the spoiler section of the Fall Guy. I don't know how much spoilers we're going to do, Mike. I mean, we're already, maxing out our limit. So, I guess we'll talk about some of the Easter eggs. One, like I said, the one spoiler is that is a love story. I did not really know that going in, which is fine. It didn't bother me. I thought it was good. I liked it. Heartache and getting back together and all that stuff. It was very timely, I guess. Very timely for me, Mike.
I see, Matt. I see.
But anyways, I liked it. And okay, so do you want me to say some of the Easter eggs I spotted?
Yeah, dude, you say him, and I'll tell you if I saw him or not.
Okay, so there's one in the Post-its. There's a few things in the Post-its in the one apartment. There's like a call out to Pulp Fiction.
Oh, I missed that. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly the line because it's been almost a week since I saw it. But there was a call out to Pulp Fiction. And then I don't remember if it was the last car jump or if it was the one where they rolled 8.5 times. But it does a like literally split-second shot at the speedometer. Guess how fast they're going?
I don't know, 88 miles an hour.
Yes. Call out to Back to the Future. I mean, there's
Nice.
just like tons and tons and tons of call outs. You know, the most obvious one is him wearing the Miami Vice jacket. Now, the Miami Vice jacket is not from the TV show or the movie. It's actually from the Universal Studios like stunt show at like that they used to have, or maybe they still do. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if they still have that. I'm not sure if I've heard about that in a while. But yeah, they do those stunt shows at the theme park sometimes. So that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and he
that
talks
does
about
make
in the
sense.
film, Ryan Gosling's character, that's how he kind of got his start as a stuntman, was being on that show.
Yeah. Okay.
And he could
Yep.
drive the boat backwards. I mean, with his hands tied behind his back, and then he does it later. Yeah.
Yeah. Foreshadowing.
Lots of
All of it.
foreshadowing there. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No, go ahead, Mike.
Okay. So I think those Post-it notes that are in that one guy's apartment have all kinds of fun things on them. It's like you almost gonna have to go frame by frame to read them, and there will be people who do. So it'll be interesting to find out. I like the call out to Jason Momoa or Mimosa. Like it was like remember it was like what is he?
Yeah.
Like how do you like yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
wasn't
that was
Mimosa.
funny.
Mimosa is what my mom calls him. But is it Momoa, Momoa, or Mamoa? It was like Mamoa or something. He's like, which one is it? Is what the Post-it note said.
Yeah.
And then that was huge foreshadowing because huge spoiler, he's in the end of the film. And that's another one. The girl where he borrows the phone and says, I'll get you a producer credit, or she's asking for a producer credit.
Yeah.
She's the one that got Jason Momoa to star in that fictitious film, which is actually a real film that came out in the 80s with the same catch line and everything. FYI.
Oh, nice. Nice. Just call outs everywhere.
But yeah, if you watch it and they're doing the trailer thing, it has her name at the bottom, produced by on like the headliner. The film was called Metal Storm. It was a real film from 1983. And if you can't tell, Mike, one of the reasons why they fought really hard to get Jason Momoa, as I like to call him too, Metal Storm in this film is clearly inspired by the Dune films.
Ah, yes. And Jason Momoa was just in the Dune films.
Yep, he was in the
Nice.
first one. I don't think he was in the second one at all, though.
Yeah. I think he's just in the first one. But yeah, okay. All right. Interesting.
Makes a little more sense, right?
Yeah.
I kind of want to
that's-
see that movie, though. If they legit did that, I would go watch that.
Okay. Yeah, no, it looks ridiculous and fun. I did like how when they were trying to show like the actors doing their parts and it's filming, but then they showed what it would look like if it was on the silver screen.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I thought that was kind of a cool like a little effect that they were doing to show like kind of this is what it really looks like and then this is what it's like after post-production. With like the ships and stuff, because you're like, what is going on here? I think it helped to understand, and also shows that the director and all the people making it have to have this vision that this is going to look cooler than you think it is. Just keep going.
And that's thanks to CGI because, not that long ago, they would have had to do all that stuff. And now they just fill it in with CGI.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay. So here's a couple more, Mike. The $6 Million Man, Lee Majors, was the one that starred in the TV show back in 1981 of the same
yes.
name. So that's at the end, huge spoiler, I guess. at the end, the continuing credit scene kind of thing, he is the police chief that's coming to arrest him, along with his co-star Heather Thomas, who played Jody Banks in the Fall Guy TV show.
That's awesome. Yeah, I figured that's who it was because it just seemed a little out of place. So I was like, I think this is a cameo, but I didn't recognize Lee Majors. So sorry, internet. I should have known.
So here's another one. You know, the old pickup truck, not the new one, not the one he takes off and is using on site when he's in Australia, but the one that you see like clips of him doing donuts on like the beach and stuff at the beginning, and then later on in the end.
Old, like the 80s truck.
Yeah, so that is a 1981 GMC K2500 wide side. You know, I had a 1981 short box Chevy though, not GMC. But that is I don't think it's the actual same vehicle, but that's the same paint job, same vehicle, everything as the Fall Guy TV show from 81 as well.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's so awesome. There's so many call outs, man. I think the actress that was attacking Ryan Gosling's character with the samurai sword, I imagine that sword is from some movie or it looks just like one from some movie.
Yeah, I don't know that much. I would have to really. That's another one of those where you'd have to like pause. But if it's like a call out to Kill Bill, I wouldn't be surprised. Like if it has that insignia from Kill Bill, what's that sword maker from Kill Bill? I'm forgetting his name.
Yeah, I know what
Hanzo.
you're talking about. Hanzo, yeah.
Yeah, a Hanzo sword. And if it has that marking on it, I wouldn't be surprised. Because there's just so much call-out stuff in this. There's so much. I mean, I'm forgetting half of the stuff I noticed because I didn't write it down because it was like a week ago. But anyways, so much stuff. For me, this is a must-see movie. You can't miss this one. You got to go see this in the theaters. You have to.
Yeah, you do have to see it in the theaters. Oh, it's so fun, dude. Just the stunts, all the different things. It's so ridiculous. Like the towards the end, Matt, when it's like stuntmen assemble. I was just dying, dude.
Oh, that was so funny. And how they're using like legit charges and like have all this stuff set up, and it just all their jackets say stunt team on it, and you know, that was just great. That was so much fun.
Chasing them with the airbag, or I don't even know what you call it, but like the fall bag where like they can fall on it.
Yeah, no, I think they call it basically an airbag. Yeah, the giant airbag trying to catch him as he falls out of the helicopter.
Dude, I thought that was such a cool, and like the way that the guy's just like flipping through the air. I'm like, man, and that's a real person.
Dude, they legitimately did that. They had to have. I don't think they would have faked that.
No, they did. I mean, it wasn't Ryan Gosling, but yeah, they did it. It was one of those 5 stuntmen that played him or whatever. It's like, I do think that Ryan Gosling did the fall scene though, like in the beginning of the movie.
It said he did, and he's deathly afraid of heights, but he still did it.
Yeah. That's cool.
So you want some more trivia, Mike, since I'm on IMDb's trivia page
dude.
now?
Burn it up, Matt. Burn it up.
Ryan Gosling had a chance encounter with Steven Spielberg, who told him he loved this movie. And Gosling said, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter anymore what happened. Steven Spielberg liked it. That was an all-time moment for me. I'm really excited for people to see it. I think it's a really special movie. So basically, Ryan Gosling doesn't care because Steven Spielberg loves this movie. That's it. He doesn't care about the rest of us.
I mean, he's kind of like a big deal, man, after like Barbie. And I mean, he's done so much stuff. He has a very long career. I really like Driver and The Notebook and all those things. But he seems like he's just kind of having a good time in his career, and like I think they had a good time filming this movie. I don't know, it just seemed like everybody was kind of having fun.
Oh yeah, dude, it looked like they had a blast, like a whole lot of fun. I think that's one reason why it's so successful. To me, it's a great movie, it's a great script, it's a great cast, and They clearly had a blast doing it. Here you go. Here's another one, Mike. To just keep making our podcast longer. This movie's been in development since 2010. Tom
wow.
Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, Jason Statham, and Dwayne Johnson were all eyed to play Colt Seavers over the many years that it took to make this movie.
Wow. Well, I like Ryan Gosling as Colt. He was, I think he was just right for the character.
Oh, dude, he was fantastic. I thought he was absolutely great.
Yeah.
So David Leitch made the choice to direct this movie instead of Will Smith's Fast and Loose, literally the week that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. Probably a good decision.
Man. Woo.
Wow.
That was a close one.
That was a close one.
And would this movie have been as good if it wasn't in the hands of someone who was so experienced with stunt stuff, like being a stuntman? Like he could see, he would understand it on a different level, I think.
Oh, definitely, because he's been on the other side of that. So I don't think anybody else should have directed it. I think he was the clear choice to direct it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right, Mike. Well, do you want to tell our listeners what movie we're going to watch next week?
I'm not even sure, but is it If?
No,
Are we
I wish.
watching If?
It's not coming out yet.
Is it? What is coming out? I don't even know where we're at.
Dang it,
what
Mike.
week are we on?
It's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yes. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, of course.
So, Mike, have you seen the trilogy of Planet Ape films? The new ones?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they're fantastic. Like the CGI is unbelievable. Like it seems so real. Like it is the best. I know it's Weta.
The hell is Weta?
They're the people that did Lord of the Rings. The special effects.
Okay. All right, got it.
Yeah. Peter Jackson's special effects studio out of New Zealand.
So, Mike, I have not seen any of them. Not a single one.
Oh.
So I'm going to keep it that way so that I have a different opinion on this film than you do.
Okay. All right. Well, I have seen the other ones, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to see the other ones. To be honest, I own the other ones on my digital streaming platform. I just haven't watched them yet.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, Matt, after you watch this movie, let's go back and watch all those.
Well, but Mike, does that sound like a good idea that I should, not watch it?
Yeah,
just to
let's
see,
do it. Yeah.
if it stands alone on its own.
Yeah, for sure. Do that.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, so there you go. We're watching Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes for next week's podcast. That will be episode number 273. Yeah, because this is 272. Yeah, I had to double check my numbers. So, anyways, there you go. Mike, go for it. How many reels do you give The Fall Guy?
5 out of 5 reels, man. This is fantastic.
God damn it, Mike. Why do you always make me look like the asshole?
You're not doing 5?
No, dude, I'm doing 5. I fucking love this movie.
Oh!
I think this is my favorite movie of the year, next to Dune 2. I think I gave Dune 2 a 5. Maybe. I might have not given it a 5. I think I gave it a 5.
I think you gave it a 5 or 4.5. Like yeah.
I loved Dune 2, but so far I will not say this beating around the bush. The Fall Guy is my favorite movie of 2024 to date. Granted, it's only May, but this movie, complete fucking package. This is a not miss. You gotta see this movie in the theaters. You have to.
Yeah, I really hope the word of mouth spreads on this and it does even better because it did okay, but I want to see this movie take off, and we're entering into the summer season, so there's going to be lots of blockbusters, Memorial Day weekends coming. We'll go see this movie. This is great.
Honestly, dude, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of blockbusters. I think we're going to have some, but I don't think we're going to have as many as you think because of the strikes from last year. So,
yeah, but I feel like that won't really hit us until winter. But I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out. I mean, we'll find out. That's why we do. Well, that's not why we do this. We do this because we like talking to each other, and we would do this, even if we weren't recording it, because that's what we've done for a large chunk of our lives. But anyways, Mike, I know we have a really long podcast on this one, but this is a killer movie. I wanted to get all that trivia stuff in. I thought that's kind of fun. Moral of the podcast, and we could just delete all this and just put this right at the beginning. Go see this movie.
Yes. Yeah. Go see this movie. And I guess with that, I'm going to wrap it up, Matt. Thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on the socials, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called now, and Facebook. And don't forget to enter our contest, Mike at Real Film Nerds, with your favorite Western series. Okay. Yep. I think that's it. Catch you on the next pod. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now go out and catch a movie.
Welcome, everyone, to Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies, episode 62, The Fall Guy. Hi, Matt. How are you this lovely, shining morning in China?
I was trying to figure out. You're like, oh, hold on. Let me do something different. And then you start your podcast out the exact same way you started all 61 before it. So, and then you say a shining morning.
In
Clearly
China.
you have been drinking because you're not a morning person either. And that is where I get it from.
Nope, I'm not a morning person at all. Well, anyway, onward to The Fall Guy. Oh my gosh, I loved this movie. It was fun and just crazy, and I can't use words, but I thought it was a great movie. And I loved seeing Ryan in a different part than being Ken.
Hold on. You can't use words. You're using words right now.
Okay, I used a word or two. There you go.
You use several words. So, hey, so speaking of Ryan Gosling, a.k.a. The Fall Guy starring Just Ken, are you just mom?
Yes, I am just mom.
I like that. I'm going to change it. I'm going to talk to Lisa about that on Friday. I'm going to be like, no, she's no longer Ma Hinshaw. She's just mom.
Well, you know, the truth is my feet look like Barbies and they never move, but neither do my knees because they have arthritis.
Those swollen things do not look like Barbie's feet at all.
No, they're horribly lumpy and sore. But anyway, yeah.
Mom, you have more in common with the Tyrannosaurus Rex's feet than you do Barbie's.
I do. That's true. Except I have pink nail polish, so there. Anyway.
Hey, who ever said that Tyrannosaurus Rexes don't have pink nail polish?
Gee, I didn't think that was invented back then.
Maybe they had it. Maybe they used the blood of their enemies.
Yeah. Oh, that might be. Ew, that's a bad thought, really. But
okay. All right. I'm steering the ship back on topic. The Fall Guy. Did you get enough nudity in Ryan Gosling's abs?
No, there was only one shot of his abs, really, that was great, and that was about it. I don't remember any more. There might have been, but
there were several of Aaron Taylor Johnson, but I know you don't have a crush on that man.
I don't have a crush on him. No, that was not exciting. Sorry. Now Ryan's was pretty. That was good. Very nice abs, but nah. And
hold on. What about your lover that makes a special guest appearance at the end of the film?
I know, but I'm not supposed to let. No,
it's your podcast. You do what you want.
I am not going to do a spoiler on that.
Okay, fine. I will. It's Jason Momoa.
Oh, that's not right. You said it. Dadgummit.
Yeah, I did because Mom, you know, if Dad fell over dead tomorrow, you would be at Jason Momoa's door with a ring on your hands and knees going, please marry me.
I know, but he would say, I don't need another grandma.
Well, then say, great. I'm not here to be your grandma. I'm here to be your lover.
Oh, well, that wouldn't happen. Sorry. No.
That's it. I'm starting a petition.
Oh, no. But that was such a fun ending. I just about flipped out of my chair. Oh my gosh, I was just thrilled. Now, come on, I have to talk about Emily. Emily was really good. And I didn't know directing. Well, I thought it was hard, but it sure looked a lot harder than in this movie. You know, she was really good.
It's pretty hardcore in real life, Mom.
And she kept thinking about, when she went to a bar, she was thinking about, well, can I do this? Can I do that? And, it's like they wear that movie, constantly while they're doing it and stuff. That's a lot of work, man.
Welcome to a lot of my careers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mom, it's 9:40 at night on a Tuesday, and I'm sitting here thinking about, the phone calls and the things I got to do tomorrow for my clients. But anyways, I digress. This podcast is not about me. It's about the Fall Guy and you talking about it. But, you love Ryan Gosling, not as much as Jason Momoa. Now, where would Ryan Gosling fall? Is he like top 5, top 10, top 20? Like, where is he in Ma Hinshaw's
probably
levels of love?
Probably top 10.
Top 10. Mm-hmm. So is Harrison Ford above or below Ryan Gosling?
Okay, he's been my forever crush too,
I do know. And that's where my love of Star Wars comes from, is for your love of Han Solo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still have one of the Harrison toys. Anyway, yes.
Mom, I don't want to hear about what toys you have of Harrison Ford. I'm sorry.
Well, anyhow. And I must say that Hannah, and I don't remember the name of her character, but she was really good because I consider her one of the bad guys. Girls?
Gail Meyer is the name of her character. And yes, she is clearly one of the villains. She's, if not the villain.
She was evil, but she was so sneaky because she was so friendly and everything with Emily. And then Hannah,
I believe it's Mike couldn't pronounce the word the shit, but I'm pretty sure it's Waddingham.
Waddingham. Okay, I knew it was a W.
Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Not Hannah. I'm sorry. Thank you for being a listener. Anyways, she is a phenomenal Broadway theater, not Broadway, because I don't think maybe she's done Broadway. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'm just going off the top of my head here, but she has cut her teeth in theater for years, and she got that nice big break for American audiences in Ted Lasso, and now she's in The Fall Guy. I'm praying this is her expanding her repertoire into more American films, because she is phenomenal. She is a very good actress.
She is. And really, really, she is so good. And I mean, when you see the movie, you will see, how her part, she does this and then she changes to this and then she's back. And I mean, she was awesome. Anyway, I enjoyed her very much. And the movie, it blows me away to know that these stunt men, women, folks, I'll say stunt folks, that they put their lives on the line so much for their career. I mean, shocker at the beginning of the movie. What, he broke his back or did he just hurt his back? I can't remember.
No, he broke his back in multiple places, multiple surgeries. They talk about it a little bit, but FYI, Ryan Gosling really did that stunt too. It was a 150-foot drop.
No, he did that?
He did.
Oh,
yes.
God.
It's part of the trivia. He did it, even though I'm sure the insurance was through the freaking roof. That's why they use stunt doubles for the most part.
Yeah.
Is insurance purposes, because if they get hurt really bad, someone that makes millions and millions of dollars being a Hollywood star, like, the insurance payout is insane.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's why they do that.
No, that is. It's cheaper to just hire someone that looks somewhat similar.
There were so many crazy, wild stunts.
Do you know how many stuntmen Ryan Gosling had alone?
You said 4.
He had 4. Yes, you heard me on the radio. Good.
That's unbelievable. But
yeah, just him had 4.
Oh, the car. And you guys got to go to the movie, these 3 people that listen to us, because those rollovers were just Wow. And then it shows you how they set up the what do you want to call it? The wiring to do the explosions and all that stuff. It shows quite a bit of stuff of how you do make those wild and crazy movies, you know? I thought it was just really, really cool. Very good. And kudos to all those stuntmen, people. I have to say people, because they're stunt women. I know there are, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, they're just stunt team. I don't know, stunt people.
Stunt team people. Yeah. Just amazing what they do and how they put their lives on the line and probably have broken bones like he did in the movie, you know. I'm sure.
Oh, not to get too off topic, but in Home Alone, you know, the stunt double for Macaulay Culkin was a woman because you can't have child stunt doubles. And so they got a small, petite woman to play a child.
No, I didn't know that.
There wasn't a lot of stunts in there, but there's one in particular where you can really tell it's her.
Which one was
at the end of the film when he's zipping down the zip line from the house to the tree house? Yeah, you can really tell there. But hey, you know, it was the 90s and they did it. It was practical. That's why I love stuntmen, and they even called it out in the film. I don't think I touched it on it in the podcast, but I touched on it on the radio. They even call it out in the film. Ryan Gosling calls it out. They literally put their lives on the line. Stunt people have died, will continue to die making films just because it's the nature of the beast. They really try not to, but it happens. It's sad, but it happens. And these people literally cannot get nominated for an Academy Award. There's no category. They need a stunt category.
Yes, they do. They need to have one.
They need a best female and they need a best male stunt performance, in my opinion. But that's me. Thank God I'm not in Hollywood, or else they would be there.
I agree with that. I want to go see that movie again, but I know folks wouldn't be thrilled about going to see it.
Go see it again, Ma. Go see it again. I encourage you to see it again. I want to go see it again. For me, this is probably going to be an Insta buy when it comes out on Blu-ray.
Oh, yes. That would be awesome. Yeah, because I mean, it was good, and the very beginning of it was a wee bit slow, but then it cranks up, and it's just awesome after that. A beautiful Australia, you know. Not that I think the sand is beautiful, because I live in the desert, you know, so sand is sand, but you know, it was beautiful cinematography. And I loved the part where, you know, he was in the boat and the opera house. I thought that great cinematography of that shot there. I still can picture it. Beautiful, you know. So, but I say, y'all go to the theater, please. Don't do it at home on your giant 800 feet television, please. Go to the movie and see this one. It's awesome. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say, which is enough.
No, you don't. You haven't said how many cookies you give it and what kind of cookies.
Oh, Ma gives it 4.5 cookies because I have an issue with one scene. Emily goes and does karaoke, which did not ring my bell terribly. I'm sure everyone else gave it a 5. But anyway, and I give it, 4.5 cinnamon swirl cookies, okay?
Cinnamon swirl cookies, but aren't those called, what do they call those?
Don't ask me.
Oh, gosh, I'm forgetting the name of them. Not Sandies, not pecan Sandies. Those are pecans.
Oh, heck no.
Oh, God, there's a name for them. Oh, whatever.
Anyway, I don't want to make them right now anyway, because it's a lot of work, man. A lot, because you have to make it and then make a roll and then you cut the roll. Well, anyhow, never mind. But anyway.
So for those of you who are upset with Ma Hinshaw because she gave a horrible rating compared to Mike and I, you can email her at no, actually, you know what? Don't email her. Go and tweet her because she doesn't check that anyways. Go find her Twitter on the Twitter with formerly known as X, or X formerly known as Twitter. Anyways, Ma Hinshaw, Graham SV, I believe is her Twitter handle. and let her know the hate because she only gave it 4.5. Where Mysterious Mike Talent and I gave it a perfect score of 5 reels each.
Well, you guys just didn't hear her sing or something. Maybe you were asleep then.
Wow, look at this. She's bringing on the heat. Bringing on the hate.
Oh,
Jeez,
and I
Mom.
have to say I love the dog. That's my last word. I love the dog, too. There was a dog in the movie. Yippee.
Well, Mom, you do know the director David Leitch directed Deadpool 2. I swear I
Yeah.
thought he directed Deadpool 1, but he directed Deadpool 2, and he also directed John Wick, but he wasn't credited, and he's done the stunts for all kinds of stuff. And he did a movie that I almost gave a 5. I don't know. I might have given it a 5. I think I did. Bullet Train. He directed and did that film with Brad Pitt. So David Leitch, the director of this film, who is a former stuntman, started a stunt team, a stunt company. I'm not sure what you would call it. His big claim to fame is he was Brad Pitt's stunt double for years, and then he got to direct Brad Pitt. How cool is that?
That is cool.
You'll learn
Well,
that when you listen to the podcast tomorrow.
Yes, I will, but I haven't. Okay, that's all right. Well, that's my view, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, so what are we talking about next week then?
Next week is Planet of the Apes. Something, something, something.
Close enough. We're gonna go watch the only new movie that interests me, and I'm gonna make Mike go see it, even though I haven't watched any of the new ones. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Mike has, and I talked about this now 50 minutes ago. I don't know. Mike has seen the new ones. I have not. I'm purposely not going to see the new ones. I'm going to keep it just fresh eyes, just on this singular film. Ma Hinshaw is in the process of watching the new ones. Do you think you're going to get all of them done by Thursday?
Nope, I have because I started the first of the trilogy or whatever they call it, and I don't think I'm going to have time to see all of them, but I'll at least see one, maybe two. I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
So,
well, there you go.
Apes, what I watched, I didn't even see any apes yet, so it's a while. Okay.
Okay. Well, can I take us out, or do you want to take us out?
You take us out.
Okay, then. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for another riveting episode of Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies, number 62. We hope you had fun. We hope you didn't gross you out too bad by my mom talking about her love of abs. And we will be back next week. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's a long freaking title. Why do we have so many long titles? Anyways, it is what it is. Again, thank you, everyone, for listening. Have a good week.
Bye.